Welcome to the inaugural episode of the Ones and Twos podcast. I'm your host Sanj, and this pod will be a music and entertainment podcast exploring music from various genres, from R&B, hip-hop to indie, Afro beats to house, electro to dancehall and more. In the future, the pod will also produce reviews and discussions about TV and movies. This week on the Ones and Twos, I'll be looking at some of the top streamed songs from the US and the UK, highlighting a few of my favourites, and I'll also be picking out a personal song of the week and a video of the week. So let's get into this. Starting with the US, I want to talk about an artist that's making waves in the US, UK and all over, and that's Roddy Rich. His track The Box is topping streaming charts all over the world, and many other tracks of his or featuring him are doing the same. Ones and Twos pod.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, Tony for a 12 fuck swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn field, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so, got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul, and I can back that. And I really wanna know where you at.
So that was The Box off Roddy Rich's album Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, and is definitely one to check out if you liked what you heard. The next artist on my list is no stranger to most, and nor is his collaborator. Here's a clip.
Working on a weekend
Ones and
like
Twos
usual.
pod.
Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean? Like,
100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata, bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, called it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same.
That was Future featuring Drake, Life is Good, a track that is doing numbers worldwide, but that comes as no surprise with the feature from Drake. However, with leaks of other tracks floating about on the internet, a lot of people, including myself, are eagerly anticipating a new Future project or even a joint album with Drake. We'll just have to watch this space. Now to a UK artist who's basically a household name and even doing numbers in the US, Lewis Capaldi, and his latest offering, Before You Go. Ones and Twos pod.
Get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved, and I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I come back around. For now the day into nightfall, you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
Lewis Capaldi's debut album was one of the fastest selling albums for any artist in the last 6 years, so if you like the track, you should go check out the rest of the album. My next track is from an artist that headlined Glastonbury in 2019, and if you saw the Brits or at least YouTubed it, you would have seen an amazing medley performance from him. Stormzy has had a great few years, and the self-confessed king of grime has released single after single to back up those claims. Ones and Twos pod.
I'ma be right by her.
lighters up, one time lighters up. Pulled up in the party when you saw me, I was lighting up my J. So go ahead and brighten up my day. Lighters in the air when you're lighting up the rave, and it's feeling like I met you here before. Girl, I felt your presence when they let you through the door. Never had a brother give you everything and more, so I take a little piece and then the rest of it is yours, me and more.
You don't dare when I don't dare tell you, but can do things and I play. I don't know where till you they do me, we just they scatter my brain.
That was Own It, featuring Burna Boy and Stylo, Toddler T remix. The original is off Stormzy's second studio album, Heavy Is the Head, which is out now to stream on all platforms. Check it out if you like what you heard. On every episode, I want to highlight an artist/song that has got me putting it on repeat, bopping my head on the train or throwing shapes in the club. And sticking with Brit Award performances, the artist I want to highlight this week is Dave. Dave's performance at the Brits was very powerful with a social political commentary, which caused a stir in the British media. If you haven't seen it, I would wholly recommend you do so, if not just for the inventive visuals. Ones and Twos Pod.
Yeah. They try to send for me, envy and jealousy. It's everything I wish upon my enemies. All that for them, right back at them. What my mind keeps telling me, I hear everything. I don't ask if it's all there, cause it better be. Trust me, it better be. No long talking and settling. Jizzle never won no wrestling, but he's on a big belt metal ting. Streets unruly. More life for my brothers trying to better things.
Cause all my man are running to the money, will be running like I. And all my man are running from them holes on the roads like whoa, 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 whoa. Like whoa. A month ago you didn't wanna know, but now I'm seeing though. These catties, they be calling off my phone. All these man and they applaud me on the road. Up a corner for my bro. Man, they keep on talking on the low. Man, they keep on talking on the low. But all my man are bros. And all my man are bros. My man them have your man them on the ropes. I'll have man them on your road. Man them in a battery on their own. With a battle with a pole. I've got man them that will slap a man with both. Night jacket on my back, I'm looking cold. It's funny how these catties wanna know. But all my man are running to the...
That was a clip of Wanna Know remix featuring Drake from 2016. Dave released his debut EP 6 Paths that year and went on to release his second EP in 2017 called Game Over. This is where I really became aware of Dave and his talent, and it showed that he's a man beyond his years. Dave released his debut album Psychodrama in 2019 to critical and commercial success, including winning him a Mercury Music Prize. Dave is an artist with a bright future, whether that's with his music or his acting career, as he's also appeared in the series Top Boy. Like his fans, I'll be looking forward to anything he's involved with in the future. My video of the week is from someone everyone knows, especially as she picked up all the awards at this year's Grammys. You guessed it, Billie Eilish, and her song Everything I Wanted. Ones and Twos Pod.
I got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why they don't deserve you. If I knew it all, then would I do it again? Would I do it again? If they knew what they said would go straight to my head, what would they say instead?
Billie Eilish has always had a unique style, and she directs this video, which is a fairly tame one compared to her previous videos, but still has a very dark theme. Billie has proven to be a talented young artist, and this has been recognised as she's been picked for the latest Bond theme tune, No Time to Die, and is the youngest ever artist to receive the honour. I look forward to seeing it in the movie and anything Billie does in the future. If you liked any of the tracks artists in this pod, go support them, links are in the description below. So if you made it this far, thanks for listening, hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave comments if you did, don't if you didn't, and maybe shout at artists that you want to highlight, and maybe I'll talk about them on future episodes. This was the Ones and Twos podcast, signing off.